Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be doing kind of an experiment to make some distressed looking papers so I can make some bases for tags or journal cards. And yeah, I haven't done it before, so this could go horribly wrong or be very cool. But as usual, if you're seeing this video, it must come out in the end because I don't post stuff that is a total disaster. So we're going to see how this goes. What I have so far, and this is what we're going to play with that I can think of off the top of my head, is I've got three 12 by 12 sheets of paper. One is just a slightly offish white, one's a cream. This is my just background paper. I've got just a bunch of different distress inks. I tried to pick some lighter ones. Oh, because the end goal is I'm hoping to take stamps and use like a light gray shadow. I think it's called shadow. Hickory smoke. I don't know why I thought it was shadow. I think I have shadow and something else. Hickory smoke stamp, just to give the illusion of background noise. Nothing concrete, but just hints of things in the background, shadows of stuff, so that the focal point then becomes the part that you really see in the tag. I have, like I said, my inks. I do have some sponges here that I'm hoping to do more of a soft look of the inks on here. I have wet them down and cut them in half because they, who knew they blew up? Okay, I'm sure everybody did. I never used makeup sponges to put makeup on in my life. Didn't exist when I was younger, so just never used them. I always used my fingers. And I use these. Here's one. I use them to glue stuff on. You can see the hard part of the glue. I use it when I glue my wood signs. And I don't put any water in them to start, so they blew up on me when I wet them. I was kind of amazed. I don't know, silly. So I cut them in half, but I did wet them, and I do have my tile that I found at Home Depot for like, I don't know, 20 cents that I put, I've made the ink cards before. You've probably seen those videos where I've done this, where I'll put the ink on here and then put this on here. But instead I'm gonna put the ink on wet here, wet, and I'm gonna, well, you'll see. I'm hoping this all works. In my head, this is genius. But we'll see. I do have my spray bottle of water here as well, so I guess all I can say is let's get going. So I think I'm going to start. I know archival inks don't, they're waterproof, so I don't know how well they're going to work. So I do like the colors, though. This is why I have them out. I'm going to move them to the side, and I'm going to start with the distress inks that I do know that work. I do have the lighter colors and a little bit ishy darker, so we'll see how that plays out on these. And I think I'm going to start with the white one. Oh, this white one I have is really textured. These other two are smoother. This one kind of got crushed a little, so there's a little texture to it, but these are, this is a little more texture to it, which I thought might be kind of cool also. So I think we're going to start by kind of wetting this piece of paper down a little bit, just to get it to maybe have a little bit of glide. Now these are probably going to start rolling up on me because they're wet, but eventually I think what happens is it ends up, I know it'll dry and flatten down, so we'll see. Okay, let's start with a lighter color. Let's start with this dried marigold. And I'm going to do it just like I do my cards. I put that in there, add a little water to wet it out, and then I'm going to take the sponge. Okay, here we go. This seems to be working. I don't know if I need to necessarily. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be working. I think. Might be soaking more up into this sponge than it is anything, but well, that might work better. Okay. And there's probably some video out there that people do this and this is how they do it, but I've not seen it. So yeah, it is what I thought of in my head. So cool. Okay, some orange. Let's do some squeezed lemonade. I'm going to put the sponge on top of the, you know, ink thing so I know which one was used. Yeah, kind of random, kind of fun, kind of blendy. Okay, all right, so far so good. Okay, let's try a little bit of green. All right, should we try the old paper since it's lighter? This might be a little too old looking. All right, I think we're gonna hold off on that a little bit more and let's go and try some of the brighter green. Definitely a bit brighter. Okay, we gotta figure out how to stop doing that. Maybe do it like that. Seemed to work out pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. All right, so add a little bit more water on here, so maybe it'll start doing that little splotchiness. Okay. All right, let's try some Victorian velvet. All right. It's kind of more of a definitely a little bit more brownish red or brownish purple than I thought it would be. So you can kind of get two different looks too from daubing versus swirling. Okay. So far, my hands are so far so good. Okay. All right, Victorian velvet. Not exactly the color I thought it would be, but it still works. Okay. Let's try a little of this weathered wood. It's a gray color, but on the blue side. So let's Let's see what this does. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay. Sometimes I feel like a child that can finger paint in life. Like, how fun is that, right? To be able to finger paint as an adult, right? Pick up a little bit more water. Okay. All right. Well, that was not too bad. I like that weathered wood. I don't know if I want to try. I've got, see, this preserve's a little darker, and then I got this really bright salty ocean blue. I'm thinking I'm going to go back over with some of this. Go over with some of this dried marigold. Now that I have kind of not perfected it, but yeah, I think we're filling in pretty nice here. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the brighter yellow though, because that seems to be fun. Definitely get some yellow in here. Now, since I'm going to be cutting these out as journal cards and tags and such, you know, parts of this won't be, you know, you might not get certain colors in certain areas, so it is okay. Okay, now, so I'm wondering if I take just a plain wet sponge that's really wet and just kind of try to blend all these colors together so there's no true edge on any of them, maybe. A very soft looking water on there. Okay, all right, so now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this little space to dry. I'm going to throw little water drops on there and see what happens when it dries. So I'm going to pause the video. I'll probably work on the other two since you've seen my technique, and I'll come back with the finished sheets so we can see what they look like dried, and then we'll cut her up. So far I'm thinking my experiment might have worked, so I'm quite excited. Yay. Okay, be back in a flash. All right, I am back, and these are all dry and gorgeous. I did a second one. Purple came out a little bit darker. I don't mind it. I will insert a video of me doing it really quickly if you want to see that. It takes about a minute and a half. So I'm gonna, if you don't want to see it, go ahead and fast forward, but I'm going to insert that now. All right, that was fun. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to attempt to stamp on this with hickory smoke, light, light-ish stamp looking. And I was thinking of, I'm gonna probably do these kind of airy because I don't want it really close stamped like I do when I jam. Oh, that's just a tiny piece. When I do these, because these I fill every single square inch with something. I'm cutting it smaller. But I don't think I want to do that because I really just kind of want this as a passive kind of background for it. So I had pulled some other stuff. A little busier, some mushrooms, and I've got some just generic-y backgrounds. I do have these. I might throw these maybe in a few spots. They're kind of just loose florals. But I think I'm going to try to stick with this and make it just airy and open. Also, it's hard to tell because this is the printout, but I have cut off this where it says words, because this is more of a sentiment, like doing cards, like thank you, thinking of you. It seemed like card stuff. So I went and cut all those off just to make them more of a just background kind of look. I did leave numbers on there, but I did cut off the sentiments, dates I left on there, but I did cut those off. So, all right, so I think we're gonna do those. And since I've taken this off, I might as well use this one first. And I'll just put this on the bottom. Okay. All right. So I also hope you stop laughing at my not knowing that sponges expand when they get wet. Definitely new to me, but I guess if you don't, get that out of the way. Yeah, if you don't learn something every day, are you really living, right? No. All right, we're gonna start this one. I'm gonna leave it up a little bit so that there's some blank spots on the end. I think I'm gonna also maybe, ooh, did that shimmy? I hope not. That did a little bit. I think I'm also gonna do it in a second spot and kind of turn it so I won't know which direction they come from. I can go from any direction. Okay. All right, let's put those to the side to clean them in a bit. All right, sunflowers look like fun. Oops. Well, that's just not good. All right, so I figured I'll stamp these. Shouldn't take too long because they're bigger stamps. And then I will flip them over and cut them into like journal cards or tags and see what they look like for this first one. And if I like how it comes out, I'll do the second one. All right, let's put this here. Oops, kind of got a little bit, but it'll be okay. Remember, just a hint of doing something. All right, this one kind of goes sideways. That one could be interesting. That here. Okay. Yeah, I like these little kind kind of grid spaces in there. They're kind of fun. All right, so let's put this one down here. Little sayings in there, but golly, I can't even imagine like you could possibly read what that says. That is tiny. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Looks like a rose. I should get something in the middle here. That'll work. Yeah, I like that. There is still little sayings on here. It says, "I miss your smile" there, but depending on where it ends up on the tag or card, I could always cover that up with a little label, I'm sure. So, all right, let's put this one right here. Okay. All right, what do I got next? All right, this was charming. Now it's just flowers and squares and lines. Okay. Let's get that up here. This one, I think I'll put one of those littler ones, similar to these with the lines, but tinier. So, all right. So if I can do one there, probably fit one over here. Getting close. Okay. That'll work. And probably sneak that in as a half. Just do the top flowers. Let's stamp more of it because it might go farther down than I think it's going to go down. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to put that one there. So yeah, we can put the side here. All right. Okay, I think I'll put one there. And yeah, that worked out. Let's try that one. That could be fun. Okay. Yeah, that worked out nice. I like that number across there. Okay, so don't really want one with love words there. Not what I want. So this one's got some grids. Yeah, that's cute. All right, and we'll put it right here. I think that might be it then. I don't want to keep, because I could keep going like that other one and just fill it up like crazy, and I don't want to do that. I definitely want to leave space to do other things. So, okay. All right, let's put this one away. All right. Okay, you go here, and you go there, and you go there, and you go there, and you go there. All right. All right, we'll do a quick wipe off. Okay, wipe off my fingers because I seem to have a lot of stuff on those. Okay, get those out of the way. Okay, get those out of the way. All right. Okay, cutter time. Okay, so now I haven't backed it yet. I don't have a sheet big enough to back this, so I'm probably going to have to, as I use them, back them with something. Also, I tried to iron them. They didn't get as flat as I liked. I've had them under books for a while, but didn't get quite as flat as I would like. So probably have to iron them or not, glue them to something so they get a little flatter. Okay, so this started out 12 by 12. So 3-inch strips. Yeah, we'll do 3-inch. All right, 3-inch, 3-inch, and 3-inch. Okay. Oh, did you not come apart? Oh, you dirty, rotten, no good. So and so. Okay, all right, so we got 3-inch strips. So 4-inch high, let's do a strip that's a bunch of 4s. And then we'll do one that's 6s, 6 times 3, nice long tall tags. All right, we'll do another 4. And we'll do a 6. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Too excited to see what these look like, right? Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Well, isn't that cute? Get my joke. That is adorable. And that works pretty good. That could go a couple different ways. I like it. Oh, it says New York Stranger. That's funny. This has a lot of good spots on it. Definitely. That's cute. I like that square on that side. All right, and the last of the small ones. Different directions you can go. Like it. Okay, so then the 6-inch ones. put them this way so they can see better, even though they probably won't go that way. Tall tags. Cute. Looks like a repeating flower there. I love it. I love it. And then this one. Tall tag going either way. Same with this one. Look at that big square. How fun is that? Put something in there, possibly. I could also cut these down to 3x3s if I need smaller tags. But I love the subtle background for it. And then this one, tag going this way, cute with that on the bottom. Tag like that, very cute. Okay, all right, well, I think that was a success. I hope you agree. And I'll just go ahead and do the same thing on these and cut them apart. Maybe I'll do that. I definitely will. I'm going to run that as a quick video, throw that on the end, and then show you the last ones of these for that. So I'm not sure there'll be an end for that part of the video. Just want to hang on and see what these turn out to be. You can, otherwise we can call this one a day. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so you can see like how these get decorated. I definitely could see these going into that bee journal. I have beautiful fun colors for that. Lots of options for these. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see future videos. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day, and stick around and hopefully see how this turns out. Thanks again. Bye. All right, let's take a look at this pretty pile. Okay, that is cute. I love it. Oh, that's adorable. I mean, come on, cute. That works. That one's definitely interesting. That one's fun. That definitely works too. All right, some of the tall ones. That could definitely even almost be a pocket. And then that one, cute, very cute. Now, I don't know what happened. It must not have been a 12 by 12 sheet, because the first one I cut off down to 9 gave me like 2.5, but 2.5 inch, that still works. And that sunflower landing right in the middle, cute and cute. All right, well, if you stuck around for the second batch, I hope you liked it. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.